Dude,
Dude,
where's our sports?
where's our sports?
Ah, damn coronavirus. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the one, the only Rum Report. It is your host. It's your boy. Wait, hold on. This is the return of the
Oh
Rum
yeah.
Report. Bah, 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 bah,
Bah.
bah.
Hey.
I am so excited to be back. It's your host, ladies and gentlemen, your boy Robbie J of the Rum Boys Fantasy Network. I am joined by my co-host for this special edition of the Rum Report.
For the
Joining me today
return.
for the return of the Rum Report, we got Bogart Scott Free representing the GMM Network. What is good, bro?
Hey. Man, just happy to be alive. You know what I'm saying? Luigi in full effect. The Mushroom Madman. The Gimme Money Network's very own Bogart Scott Free. Glad to be aboard, Admiral.
Hey, yo, we had an intense weekend in sports with some baseball, and now with the way that world is gonna be shaping up. I've been reporting about that over the last couple of days. Um, we got some fight news that we're going to be talking about. We got some NFL headlines, a couple of headlines that have been making way here. We got players opting out all over the place. Today's show is definitely going to be crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you hanging on the edge of your seat? Cheers to me. Cheers to you, all the Rum boys and girls. What it do? Dilly, strap in.
Dilly. Yeah.
It's going to be a long show. But
Whoa.
before we dive into the show, we got to get into some housekeeping first. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have not already, you need to be playing DFS, Daily Fantasy Sports, over on monkeyknifefight.com, and you have to use the promo code RUMBOYS in all caps, just like you see above the screen here. Head over to monkeyknifefight.com, use promo code RUMBOYS in all caps. We're going to match you on your very first deposit all the way up to $50. So you deposit $50. We're gonna match that. You end up with a hundo that you get to play with. You definitely got to get up on this DFS madness. We got baseball, we got basketball returning this Thursday, which we're gonna get into later here on the show.
Woo-hoo.
We got the NFL just about 40 some odd days away. It's Liddy and the Titty here on the Rum Boys Fantasy Network. Ladies and gentlemen, on your goddamn seatbelts. Let's get into the show.
Blah.
Bam. Yo, we should have had you with the sound.
Oh, I know. I should have had the soundboard ready.
That should have been
You know
right.
what? It's the return. You know what I mean?
It's the return.
I am the soundboard.
Hell yes.
Soundboard Scott Free is what they call me.
So we actually begin today's show with in the world of baseball. Yesterday I did report that the number of coronavirus cases from the Miami Marlins, they are pretty much patient zero of the MLB. Really quick, let's get through some shout out. Shout out to Brandon Baldwin, J Love, Ravens number 8, Rahu Bag, and Kevin Correa, Piggy in the house. What's good?
Hey, shout out to that's my man's right there, Kevin Banks. Shout out to Piggy Bank Picks. Everybody fuck with them, man. Follow them on IG at Piggy Bank Picks, man. That's my guy right there.
Hell yeah. Shout out to Grind Spike over here on sportscaster.com. Make sure you guys download the Sportscaster app, live streaming sports broadcasters for your commentary needs over on sportscaster.com. You can download it on Apple iOS devices. But yesterday I reported that, Miami Marlins, they were at 13 coronavirus cases. They are pretty much patient zero of the MLB right now. Damn. The number is now up to 17 for the Miami Marlins.
What is that, like 40% of the team then?
That's pretty much about anywhere between 30 to 40% of your team. Do you foresee baseball proceeding with a full season or no?
You know what? I want to say no, because the owners, they so don't want to pay these players. Remember the whole time they was like, we don't want to pay y'all, right? And like they might even use this as an excuse now. Like, listen, all y'all got corona, we shutting this thing down.
I mean, that very well could be a excuse. for a
But
lot of these owners. But I feel like that's honestly in a lot of ways a bullshit excuse.
yeah, it
And
is.
and here's why I say this: you are the highest paid sport with some of the highest paid athletes in the business. Go ahead, pay the players, pay the guys, like I've always preached. Well, the reason why I really don't foresee this is because when you talk about a team, these are grown adults that can't be responsible. When you are a professional athlete and your job is to take quarantines, part of your job has now became to take quarantine seriously, and you can't do that.
For
Clearly,
real.
you got the virus by being infected. I'm not surprised, okay, that this happens with a Florida-based team.
Yeah, because Florida got some of the worst numbers right now too, B.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. So, with that being said, Miami party life, living it up, living la vida
Yeah.
loca down there. You know,
Phenomenal strip clubs. You know what I
yep,
mean?
they getting jiggy with it, Big Willie style
Mm-hmm.
entanglements and all. So you know,
I see what you did there. I like
see what
it.
I did there,
I
yeah.
see what you did there.
So I mean, with that being said, with that being stated, this was bound to happen. Um, Rob Manfred did not put in a bubble structure. We're seeing that. I mean, even though we're getting NBA players breaking the rules with the bubble, Lou will, and so on
Oh
and
yeah.
so forth. Um, it still speaks volumes as to how these men could not. And then they possibly have to be quarantined. Well, they are going to all be quarantined. 17 of these players, and possibly more cases to come out. They tested the Phillies, who the Marlins faced in the opening weekend series. The, the Phillies should be clear to go from what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know if they could get a full season. How are you going to be able to get a full season when the Marlins games are canceled all the way up until Sunday? So they have until now till Sunday to figure out 17 spots.
I mean, you know
Okay.
what's scary too is because they be licking their fingers like the pitcher. Like
Yep.
if the pitcher got it, he could essentially affect the whole team just by. I mean, obviously they're switching balls out and shit. You know what I mean? But like, damn, that's just like maybe they're gonna start outlawing that. Like, yo, y'all can't lick your fingers no more. You know what I mean?
It, it's it's crazy to think that. And when you just said that, it rang this take in my head. That maybe, very well, maybe we were in such a rush to get our sports back that baseball didn't really think it fully through.
For
I,
real.
um,
There was too much politics that was there was more paying attention to how like they're gonna pay these players like the prorated checks and this that and the third versus like yo the actual safety. You know what I mean?
yeah, and now, guys, I feel like we saw once again. I brought this up. I believe Friday night it was. We witnessed Didi Gregarious knock a home run with a mask on.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like players, you may have to start playing with your mask on.
Yep.
If that's going to for you as a pitcher, if that inflicts your ability to lick your fingers before you go and throw a pitch, I'm sorry, you need to change up your routine, change up your ritual.
Yeah.
Um, Believe me, it does suck that these players and these staff members of this organization have gone down with the Rona. Um, it's a bad look for Rob Manfred as an MLB commish to not have put in a bubble system and maybe try and copycat what the NBA has
MLS
done.
and MLB and NBA. Yeah.
Yep, and now the NHL, which will be beginning Monday. We'll be
Awesome.
referencing that a couple of times throughout the show. Again, monkeyknifefight.com. Promo code RUMBOYS, all caps. Um, but I feel like the MLB should have maybe tried to embody a bubble scenario. Like you mentioned, Manfred was too worried about trying to satisfy all of the players. Oh well, and the players I feel like argued and debated too much and weren't flexible enough. And this is now you kind of a situation where you reap what you sow.
Yeah.
You know, um, the players maybe I feel like should have been a little bit more flexible. I get that their biggest argument was being away from families and being away from family members during the duration of the season. Well,
Yeah.
guess what? Good job, no mask. Now regardless, you still got to be away from your family now because now you got to be quarantined for a couple of days.
For real.
Okay. To now
A
make
lot
sure
of
that
days too. A
yeah,
lot.
to make sure that now your family doesn't get it. Shout out to Hype Zach in the chat.
Yep.
I
Shout
see.
out to Hype Zach. Hey,
Yup, I see Jimmo the icon. He's just an icon living.
an
He's
icon
just an
living.
icon living.
Yeah.
Gang over there checking us out on Twitter. J Love over here on YouTube asked, okay, but that is like asking a basketball player to change up his free throw. It jacks up everything. See,
It's
I
true.
don't. I get that jacks up everything, but this is the new normal, and this is kind of certain things that I feel like these players are going to have to adapt to. Um,
No
it,
more
it,
finger licking.
Yep, no more licking your fingers before you got a pitch. Shout out to Cubby Girl over here on Sportscaster.
Big up.
Um,
Shout out to
and
Cubby Girl.
and faintly and faint. I can, you know what? Shout out to you over here on Sportscaster, buddy. Mateo Finelli. Shout out to Mr.
Mateo.
Finelli.
Mateo's a player's name. Every Mateo I know, he was a player. Shout
Oh
out to
yeah,
you, Mateo.
big
Italian.
player.
That's Italian right there.
AF.
For real.
Hang on 1 second.
When
Someone
I
asked.
when I eat mushrooms, I turn Italian because I am Luigi.
I am Luigi. I love it. I love it. Kind of keeping on the same topic. By the way, someone just DM me over on the book asking, "Hey, is the at Rum Boys spelled with a Z Net your Instagram as well?" Yes, our
Sure
Twitter,
is.
our Instagram, and our Facebook all have the same name.
Everything. One stop shop. All everything. Rum Boys Net.
Yep.
Follow. Yeah.
Rumboys.com. Y'all know what it is. This kind of leads into to the next question, and I really love putting on our GM hats here at the network. Regardless of what sport is, because you talk about playing chess at that point versus checkers, okay?
Yep.
And the Marlins are going to have to do some of this. So the Marlins will have to hit the waiver wire and also free agency in order to fill up a lot of these empty slots right now, right?
Yeah.
Maybe go to their farm guys, so on and so forth.
Yeah, I was about to say.
It very may well resemble a triple A style looking of team, style looking of play. Some say that this could potentially produce future stars.
Yeah.
You know, if they come in, they're able to hit off these big time pitchers. But others are saying that, well, it's gonna look bush league, it's gonna look amateurish, if you will. Then again, many people, especially Miami Marlins fans, weren't expecting the Marlins to get into the postseason anyways. What are your thoughts?
Well, one of the greatest movies ever is The Sandlot. And remember in The Sandlot, all the homies, they're going to The Sandlot, they're gonna play ball, and they ran into like the pro team, like of the other kids, you know what I'm saying? They're all uniformed up.
Mm-hmm.
And like, they thought they'll be able to, run The Sandlot down, and they came up and showed up. And like, so my point is, just like Robbie always told me, even when I first came on board with the Rum Boys Fantasy Network, he told me, listen, opportunities come knocking, you gotta see them out. You know what I mean? And like, hey, this is just another opportunity for some young players, you know what I mean, that aren't in the big leagues. They get to maybe perhaps make a name for themselves. But on the flip side of that, it could be just motherfuckers getting strizuck out. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? You got these 90-mile-an-hour balls coming at you, and you know what I'm saying? And bro, it can look embarrassing.
I like these takes here in the chat. One from coming from J Love. He said they will look they will look internally. Wait, what? I don't know what
Entirely.
I think he meant
I
entirely.
can't really read right now. I'm shrooming. I'm like,
But this whole season
it
is going to be full of double, even single A players being brought up.
Yeah, I
and
agree.
then Jimmo says they'll likely be better than the original Marlins squad. Those AAA guys and free agents want to eat. Now, I like this take. I really like that. Really like this take over here on Twitter. About them possibly being better than the original Marlins squad, because they're actually going to come out and they're going to play with some heart. What's so disappointing about this Marlins squad is that their GM / I think he's like part owner as well, is a New York Yankee great.
Yeah. Shout out A-Rod.
No,
A-Rod, right? Oh no, it's not
Jeter.
A-Rod.
It's Jeter.
Jeter, yeah, my bad.
So Derek Jeter who has had a horrible response in regards to the
Oh,
team
he's
being
pissed.
affected. And he's not even to me. He's one of the worst teams in baseball because it's like,
Fuck
dude,
it, Jeter, you should play.
yeah, because Jeter couldn't even fucking keep Giancarlo Stanton there. So enough with that there. But I feel that this is a perfect opportunity for us to see new talent that we haven't seen before. And if there's any team that talent should be bred from, it should be a low level, low hanging fruit team.
Yeah,
If
like the Marlins.
if any team was going to get 17 fucking cases of the Rona, it was going to be the Miami Marlins.
Yeah,
It would have been a team based in Florida. Sorry, people that watch us in Florida, but wear your damn mask. And I won't make jokes.
Let's be honest, crazy things happen in Florida. This
Oh,
doesn't surprise me.
A lot of crazy things happen in Florida. Carol Baskin is down in Florida. That big Carol Baskin. Okay, there's a lot of bad things in Florida. You know what? Why don't we take the 17 people infected with corona and they get a all expenses paid, bathed in sardine oil trip to Carol Baskin's Tiger Ranch. I don't know. Do you call it a ranch, zoo, whatever it is?
It's a safe haven, is what you
safe haven. Her safe haven, and
safe haven
because they're probably not going to make it back in the league because at least 6 of them are going to lose their jobs to these AAA guys, and that's my take in regards to that.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, this dude's the stock on the team's going down. It's not pretty. Derek Jeter, you should just play. Just go ahead. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Strap the cleats on. Fuck it. I would respect him for it. You feel me?
Hey,
shortstop in the motherfucker.
Look, fuck it. Might as well, right? Mike Tyson's already coming back and fighting in his 50s. Why not?
Good point.
We'll talk about that later in the show.
Yeah,
make sure you guys check it out. Spoiler alert. MLB Commissioner Rob Manfred went on record today to state MLB's health protocols are adequate. Should Manfred have experience with the bubble style of play, or is he a dumb Bogart?
Yes, he's a dumbass, to answer your question. And yes, he should have experimented with this, because instead of dealing with all the politics of the player's bag, the player's checks, that was, remember, we even covered that in the Rum Boys After Dark a few months back, where it was like, you know what I mean? Should they choose a neutral site? And remember, it was going to be Arizona, and then or Texas at the time. But now, ironically, Arizona, Texas, Florida, places like that, it's, you know what I mean? You would have to be in a bubble because, God damn it, those places numbers are high. Yes, they should have done a bubble, to answer your question. Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah, you should have done a bubble.
You got all the monies.
The worst thing that had you done a bubble situation, MLB, the worst thing that you would have had to deal with was Mookie Betts stumbling out of his Beverly Hills hotel room to go get some nana from a stripper at 3 a.m. in the morning. Lou Will. Actually, he got wings. He got wings.
He was getting wings. And let's be clear. You and I both can agree. Strip club chicken wings are fucking phenomenal.
Strip club chicken wings are the best chicken wings, period. Shout out to Stadium Nightclub in D.C. I love it.
Yes.
Should we go ahead and bring that in today in Off the Script, in our first segment today in Off the Script?
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Let's go ahead and talk about it. Let me go to you and I's text thread earlier, so I have the proper quote here. Excuse me.
Hey, you're excused.
So today on ESPN's The Jump, the conversation about one Lou Williams came up again in regards to Lou Will. For those that do not know, and most of you that do know, because this is the sports comedy channel for your sports comedy relief needs, Lou Will went to a strip club to have dinner with a friend. Yes, strip clubs do serve dinner.
Yep. Especially in the South. That's like a thing. Like,
oh yeah, that's definitely a thing in the South.
I'm from the West Coast. We have clubs. We want to go dance and stuff. then you have strip clubs. But in the South,
Yep.
it's all in one. You know what I mean? Like if it's your birthday party and
in
you're
the
a girl,
South, in the South, you have a window buffet where a lady with the stuff hanging from her arm scoops up the green beans and the cornbread and you get a big ass slab of catfish. Yeah, that's the South. At our gas station, it's like that. So Lou Will went to Magic City. He was on bereavement for a family. I believe it was a family passing. Yeah. From that friend that he had went to meet. In the process of Lou Will being in Magic City, so he wasn't just at any strip club. He was at the Magic City.
Oh yeah, Magic City, give me money. Actually, excuse me, Magic City, take my money.
Yeah, Magic City, take my money. I heard my girl kind of giggle in the background and shit. I'm gonna get in trouble.
I'll be right next to you.
Yeah, she's like, I'll be right next to you.
But see, that's the best way to go to strip clubs. When you're with your lady, you get all the action because you know what I'm saying. They want to get your girl in the mix.
Oh yeah,
that's already the best way to do it.
But no, so Jack Harlow, rapper Jack Harlow, Mr. What's Poppin' was there. Caught Lou Will on the Instagram. And that's how.
That's snitching, man.
That's how. Well, it wasn't snitching because Jack was like, man, that picture was old, man.
Oh, okay. So he was feeling himself.
Yeah. So see, I mean, with that being said, you know, the picture got out. The NBA found out because of Jack Harlow's Instagram, and now Kendrick Perkins wants to go ahead and go on record and say these words. It's disturbing when a rookie in Zion Williamson can act more mature than NBA veteran Lou Williams.
Lou
Will hits the, he gonna clap back, he gonna clap back, he gonna clap back. Yo, that was a shit back in the day, man.
Yeah, that shit was up.
Yo, we got to hit that one more time a little bit cleaner. Ready? We gonna clap back. We gonna clap back.
Well, I mean, you know, it's our delays too. You know what I mean?
It is, yeah, the delays. Lou Will said 15 years in this business, and the most dirt you have on my name is stopping to get hot wings during a pandemic. Shut up. How do you feel? Who's in the right? Who's in the wrong? Perkins, Lou Will.
I honestly believe Lou Will when he's like, yo, I just wanted to get a bite to eat because those wings in Magic City are fucking phenomenal. And like, yeah, you get to see some TNA while you're at it. Why not, right? But he was literally getting some wings. I mean, in the picture, was he eating some wings? Right?
I mean, I ain't see Jack Harlow's post.
I didn't see the post neither. But
I don't follow Jack Harlow on the gram, which is honestly a shame because I like homie's music.
Yeah, he go hard. But at the same time, hey man, the man want to get some wings, and it is a bad look because you're on bereavement. You know what I mean? So it is a bad look, like for like the owners.
Is it only a bad look because he was on? Well, I feel like it would be a worse look if like he just randomly was like, "Fuck the bubble, I'm going to go to Magic City."
Okay, yes, I totally agree, but you should be responsible as a player and a veteran player to know that like we're doing this bubble thing. No one's letting out. It really does take, you know, and God forbid, you know, our loved ones pass and rest in peace to, you know, rest in paradise to all the loved ones.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that's the only way they're letting you out this bubble. You know
but all right. The same opportunity, I feel like a funeral, you know, family gathering, right? The same opportunity that you have at a massive.
It is just as dangerous. You're right. It's just as dangerous.
I feel it's just as dangerous. So you would have, so NBA, Adam Silver, hear me out. NBA Commissioner Adam Silver, hear me out. You would have had to quarantine Lou Will for 10 days either way.
Yeah.
So in this scenario, it does not matter if he broke the bereavement policies and rules.
Very true. You know what, Admiral? You're right, bro. Like it regardless.
So fuck it.
Yeah.
We all next Rum Boys fantasy football draft party. When this is all over, when there's no more COVID, we're doing it live inside of a strip club. That's how we do here. Slap yourself.
And I'm bringing my girl too.
He's like, I'm bringing my girl. Yup. Slap yourself up in the chat.
Yeah. Shout out to Slap Yourself. That's the guy right there.
Yup. Slap. He said he went to Magic City to get some breasts and thighs.
Yeah, love it.
Hey,
Slap some sauce, slap some hot sauce on it too. You feel
look,
me?
at this given moment, Lord Jesus, please just continue to make the Rum Boys Fantasy Network as successful as possible. And as long as you continue to do, then I will no longer be as fond as breasts and thighs as much as Colonel Sanders was. Thank you, Jesus. I shall no longer sin.
Amen.
Oh my gosh, there's definitely gonna be some nut job that's gonna be like, oh my gosh, you did not just joke like
Oh,
that.
that's blasphemous.
But then that same nut job believes that it's okay for someone, a person of power, to walk out in front of a church with a Bible in their hand amidst of virus and protest. But we're gonna ignore that.
Yes, this is not what that show's about.
You
Not
ready to talk
on
about
the.
football?
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm ready to talk about football on the triumphant return of the Rum Report. Let's
Are
go,
you
Rob.
ready for some football? A
Hey,
Monday night party.
party.
Right now,
All
we're
right.
actually going to be talking about the former, the former six-time. Well, I guess they're still six-ring champions. It's still good. Well, Brady's no longer. You know what? Fuck it. I'm not even going to add some pizzazz to it because we all hate this team. We're talking about no longer the New England Patriots right now, ladies and gentlemen. 6 Patriots players have opted out of the 2020 season, to include linebacker Dante Hightower and safety Patrick Chung. What does this mean for the New England for the New England Patriots, and why Bogard?
Okay, Admiral. I happen to believe that this is actually detrimental. There's could be a lot of things. Like, for example, maybe the GOAT himself leaving. And yes, I know it's Cam Newton there, but maybe a lot of them are like, man, I ain't gonna play on this team. You know what I'm saying? Even if they respect
Ooh,
Cam, right? They're like, you know what, I ain't gonna play on this team right now, especially with COVID, and it gives them a reason to opt out. Also, Dante Hightower, I'm not mad at him at all. He just had a kid, like 2 weeks old, is his
yeah,
baby. So, but he's also a captain, El Capitan. So that could
yep.
make the dominoes start falling. You know what I mean? And if correct me if I'm wrong, I know Chung, he's also been a captain. I mean, don't they give captains per position?
Something or the other. I believe it's
Yeah,
something
so
around that
so
nature.
he's definitely. I mean, if I'm accurate on this, he's definitely the captain back there with the DBs. You know what I'm saying, or at least he has been before. So and then it's people's, it's players' well being, and I just think that if anyone can handle it, same way you said with the Marlins earlier, if there's any team to have like replacement type talent, it would be the Marlins because they're low hanging fruit. If any team in the NFL that could handle some of their top talent leaving, it would be the Patriots. So I could see Bill Belichick. You asked Belichick, right, about
Uh oh.
how he feels about it.
You might
He's
take my take right here. Go ahead. Go ahead.
he's just gonna be like, we're on to Miami. You know, we're on to Miami. You know what I mean? Because they're playing Miami week 1. He ain't gonna say shit about it. And a lot of the other, what does suck is there has been a pilgrimage of players going to Miami in this case. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, they're or not Miami, but Tampa.
No, well, I mean Miami too, because
Well, yeah,
remember
Miami too.
a
Yeah, yeah.
lot a lot of B Flores' guys, they went and reunited with him over there. You know what I mean?
Oh, you're absolutely correct. You are correct. I mean, and Miami's been building a squad lately.
Yeah, they're low.
Um,
Hey, low key in fantasy, I'm fucking with their DST. I'm streaming them.
yeah.
I
We'll
said
have to
I
see.
said streaming. I said streaming.
One
I'm
one thing that I want to point out is actual text exchange via Adam Schefter.
okay. Yeah,
Actual
because
text.
I know you and Chefy be texting back and forth.
Oh, no, not. Hey, this was not. Let's
Listen,
not get
my
this
version's better. You
confused.
should have ran with it. You should have ran
I
with
should have just ran with that. Like, yeah, me and Sheffy, we talk all the time, motherfucker. You know. Um, but nah, actual text exchange with an NFL executive today after the 6th NFL Patriot player opted out. NFL exec, Bill is masterminding all of this somehow. Shefty, for what reason? Exec, I don't know. Exclamation mark. That's why he is who he is. Exclamation mark.
Wow. Bro, okay. Do you remember with me now, Robbie, and all the Rum boys and girls? Remember with me. Back in late November, early December. Do you remember when all the Patriots, not all of them, but like 11 New England Patriots came down with a severe flu. Remember that?
Yeah.
They had to fly them out in a separate plane. And bruh, some cases of corona they believe can go back that far as last November. And then a lot of people were like, "Oh, the Patriots, they're making up excuses because they were on a little losing tear. Remember, they lost to the Ravens, lost to the Texans. You know what I mean? They're like, oh, they're just making up excuses because half their players are sick. What if they already had the Roni? You know what I mean? Like, so, and if Bill Belichick is the evil emperor himself, like
Emperor Palpatine.
if he's Emperor Palpatine himself, like, maybe he knows something we don't know. He's like, oh, I'm gonna go ahead, give some of these players the Rona, and we're gonna just experiment, see the effects. You know what I mean? Like, because God damn it, maybe it's a blessing in disguise. I mean, we don't know. I'm not a doctor, nor do I play one on television. I don't know if you get the Rona, you get over it, and you're immune to it. I don't know this, but what if you are? You get it now. This could be a blessing. You know what I mean? Like, because now you'll be, granted, might hurt you respiratorily. Is that a word? We're going with it.
Yeah, respiratory wise, yeah.
Yeah, like after the fact. But like, I mean, shit, the New England Patriots very well could have had their Rona already back in November.
I mean, the thing is, like we don't even know. Like to be honest,
Yep, TBH.
clock management up in the chat
Yo,
over
what
on
up?
Twitter.
White chocolate.
Yo, some of y'all Twitter folks need to hop over on YouTube.
Yeah, let's get this YouTube money. YouTube, give me money.
Shout to Ravens 8 up in the chat.
Yo, shout out to Ravens. Aid them, skate them, educate them.
Let's see. Do y'all think if Tom Brady was still there, would all these players still be opting out?
I just touched on that. That's what I was just saying. Like, but see, I'm not discounting Cam Newton. I'm not discounting Superman at all, man. I mean, if there's anybody that could fill or come through in Tom Brady's shadow, right? It would be Cam Newton, because Cam Newton, he believes he could fill those shoes. He's so confident, borderline arrogant, that he could be like, and you know what? He'd be like, man, fuck those Uggs. Tom Brady, who? Like, that's Cam Newton. And if Josh McDaniels was able to do it with Tim Tebow, the Jesus freak himself, over there in Denver, why can't he do it with Cam Newton? There's a mobile QB playbook. Y'all remember when Tom Brady was suspended, Jimmy G gets hurt, then the only African American quarterback to ever start for the New England Patriots was Jacoby Brissett on a Thursday night against the Texans, against Bob. And guess what Jacoby Brissett did? He ran all over them.
He demolished, yeah.
He ran all over them. He even ran in a touchdown. Like, there's a mobile QB playbook for Cam Newton. I think people are discounting. But one of their best linemen did opt out too, though. That's one thing I worry about.
Yep, one of their linemen as well did opt out. There's plenty of players for this organization that are opting out. With that being said,
okay. I'm sorry to cut you off. I just thought of something. It just hit me. In that text thread with you and Chef, right? With you and Sheffy, it did say, "This is Bill Belichick." This is all. What did it say? This is all Bill Belichick. This is what he does.
Yeah, exactly.
What if he's telling them everybody just opt out because they want Lawrence?
That could very well be possible. I mean, Belichick's still plotting a way for them to tank for Lawrence.
Because I don't ever see Belichick wanting to tank on purpose. He's not
gonna want to tank.
No, so maybe he's like, listen, I ain't gonna put myself out there and tank. So all y'all just opt out. Enjoy your families.
So what I'm thinking is, one, I mean, a couple of these players have had kids, so irregardless, a couple of these guys were going to opt out having newborns, and want to be in their newborns live. So I think that's one step. Two, just so that these players do know, and so the fans know, players will still be taking care of their contract. They won't get paid this season. Their contract will just roll over and pretty much recommence next season.
Yeah, I think they're gonna get like 150 bands this year, and it comes out of their check next year.
Yeah, it's
something like that. I might be slaughtering that.
But with that, Patriots are about to have no defense. The Buffalo Bills are on the rise in that division. The Jets are still the Jets. No one gives a fuck.
Shout out to the white Cam Newton, a.k.a. is that my man Robbie would call him Vanilla Vic.
Vanilla Vic, yeah, Josh Allen. For the players that are opting out, this this is a unique time for the New England Patriots. I do feel that a part of it is Tom Brady's no longer there, so you don't have that same confidence that you're just going to go out there, march, and win
like a
a
safety
trophy.
blanket. He's a safety
Yeah.
net. Yeah.
I don't want to say that Bill Belichick is orchestrating all of this because, well, that's conspiracy theories. And I just don't want to subscribe to that theory because it's like, well,
I was just about to ask you, do we subscribe to those theories here on the Rum Boys Fantasy Network? No.
yeah, no, not really.
No, we
Like
don't.
I just feel like, that what about all the other players that are opting out? Marquise Godwin, Devin Funches, who just recently opted out right
Oh,
before
wait
we
a
went on
second.
air.
Goodwin opted out?
Yeah,
for Philly?
Goodwin opted out.
Okay.
Jake the Great with the $2.
He just, hey, shout out to Jake, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm keeping your seat warm. You know what I mean? I know the Rum Boys and Girls can't wait to see the return of Jake the Great on the mighty Rum Report. But I am here on the triumphant return. And I just poured up, Jake. This is for you, brother. Cheers.
Donos, we love donos. We drink it anyways, but when y'all don't know, we
Capri
drink.
Sun, give
We
me
drink,
money.
drink. We drink. He said, "Capri Sun, give me money." Oh my fucking god!
It's my chaser.
I would love it if Capri Sun
the
Sun gave
Tito's.
us money.
And Tito's, too. Tito's
But
give
would
us money.
Capri Sun give us money knowing that we're utilizing it as chaser?
Listen, Jay Love's here. I mean, Jay Love's
Oh
one.
my god! I love you.
Hey,
I love you.
my first appearance on the Rum Boys After Dark, I was drinking Capri Sun as my chase.
All right, hang on. I got a bone to pick with Justin in the chat. All right,
Okay,
he
let's
just
go,
said
let's
he
go.
just said
Let's have it out.
starting to think that Allen is the less white Tebow. All right, now hold the hell up. Let's get one thing straight.
Hold on.
Tim
Josh Allen
Tebow-
is dope.
Josh Allen is dope. Tim Tebow, okay, first off, needs to focus more so on playing football and less on leading the goddamn church choir. All right, that's first. All right, now second off, in me defending Vanilla Vic, Tim Tebow was built like a damn tight end. All right, he was playing the wrong position the whole time.
He was a fullback that was essentially a signal caller. That's
Third off, Josh Allen's arm strength is freaking impeccable. Okay, the guy has a cannon, and not only does he has a cannon, he has a cannon simultaneously while throwing on the run.
Yeah.
All right, let's go watch some film and then take some notes.
You know what though?
Okay.
Maybe
If
he
you wanna-
means maybe he means by less white because he's actually athletic like them brothers be. You know what I mean?
Tebow he was athletic in his
Tebow
own
was core.
in his own out of shape way, like in his own out of shape way, like Tebow
Tebow
is
had the
guy.
power of Christ that compelled him.
Exactly, yeah. Tebow is the guy that he still wants to show up to the party and drink, but shows up with Michelob Ultra.
Oh, he's drinking Jesus juice. He's drinking red wine.
Yeah, there you go. Look,
Yeah.
I'm defending. See, okay, it's Justin's like
wearing
yes,
a turtleneck.
so you were right. I was wrong. I just went on a Josh Allen defense case for no damn reason.
Well, he was trying to defend Josh Allen. You might have misinterpreted it because actually it hit me. I'm like, well, maybe he's saying because he is athletic.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I shit you not. There's legitimately video of Tim Tebow throwing a football, and we as kids threw a better pigskin than Tim Tebow in this Broncos training back in the day. This man released the ball, and this shit did not spiral. When I tell you it did not spiral, it went like fucking
Straight duck.
Let's go ahead. Hey, Tebow did hang out with Aaron Hernandez and did not kill anyone. He is a legend. But
He was
that's
probably
how.
trying to talk him into he's probably trying to convert him.
But no, that look. To sum up our Patriots takes with the 6 players, that have opted out, it definitely affects them. I don't think the Patriots are the favorites. Westgate, you're gonna have to change some numbers. If you need some help with that, hire me. I got you.
He's good with numbers. I'll vouch. If
Very
my vouch
fucking-
actually goes anywhere.
Yeah, if it goes, yeah, shit.
If my vouch is worth anything.
There's some rich white guy that does all the Westgate like polls. He's like, these guys don't know shit, and they look at my win percentage and are like, oh my gosh.
Right? Hey, men lie, women lie. Go ahead,
But
Robbie.
numbers don't lie. LA Chargers wide receiver Keenan Allen feels he's better than wide receiver Tyreek Hill, Mike Evans, and Chris Godwin, and many more. Um, like real ass question, bro. Do you feel Allen could beat these guys? And do you feel like honestly he's being like a little soft and like butthurt with like all the
I, I
social?
I think he's trying to make some name or make some noise because with Rivers, I mean, he averaged 100 balls a year. The numbers don't lie, right? We just said that, right? But like,
Maybe trying to help his jersey sale numbers.
I mean, you know what? Them powder blue joints, they go hard. They sell themselves. Come on, let's be honest. Those joints go hard.
All right, Bogart. Nope, I'm stopping you right there.
You don't like the powder
Hold
blue
on.
joints?
No, I'm gonna say
The
this.
old
No,
ones.
I'm gonna say this as someone that used to live in Cali. We're just gonna have a straight up Cali talk right now. Okay, we're
Okay,
gonna
let's
remove
go.
sports from this, and we're just gonna talk as Californians.
Yeah,
All right.
we're gonna
I gotta
return
face
to the
this.
Keenan Allen topic.
Yeah, we're gonna return
Let's
to the
yeah,
when the
let's
fuck
veer.
in the state in the whole entire state. So like when you drive all through the CPH, right?
Yep.
All right. So you driving all through the California Patrol Highway. When you driving through down the CPH, when have you ever seen anyone even picking their nose in their car wearing a car we're using a
You know
Cardinals
what? This is
rag to wipe
accurate.
that motherfucker?
This
Like
is accurate because
or charges, the charges, I'm sorry,
when
charges.
I'm in SoCal, the commonly when I do see the powder blue, uh it is rest in peace, Junior Seau. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Junior Seau,
Yeah,
and that's the only jersey that
yeah.
anyone is
All
rocking.
right, you're right. You're right. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. I'm not gonna
Bro,
Bogard go hard on that one.
bro, no one like their stadium is located in Carson City.
There's definitely
Cats
more
in Carson.
more Raider jerseys you see in SoCal than Charger
Yeah,
jerseys.
no one in Carson is even repping the damn Chargers.
Well,
So
because
let's
they're
go
from
back to
Dago. You feel me?
yeah,
Like,
Diego. Everything is in 15 minutes with each other, you know. So
yeah.
Diego's all right. Let's go back to this topic now. Now that we got that
Okay.
out the way,
Okay.
so he's clearly clout chasing then because he don't sell no jerseys. His team can't put asses in the seats. So what are we really talking about here?
Okay. I think if you want to look at like skill set and like where they're positioned mainly on the field, it would
Yeah.
be I think he would really have to have a bone to pick with Godwin out of everybody because Mike Evans is predominantly out wide. Tyreek Hill does get moved around all over the field like Keenan Allen does, but Keenan Allen shines out of the slot. And I think Keenan Allen's production is going to take a significant drop or a significant hit because it's going to be Tyrod Taylor or what's the guy? He has a hell of a head of hair. Herbert.
Yeah,
Right?
Justin Herbert. Yeah,
Yeah,
You know,
hell of a
like,
head of hair.
Justin Herbert reminds me when I look at Justin Herbert's combine picture. You know, like combine pictures are like yearbook pictures, right? That shit's just framed in eternity,
Yeah,
and you can't get
exactly.
rid of it. Justin Herbert reminds me of sunshine. So if you can remember the Titans.
Oh man, that's great, bro. Okay, do you now speaking of the combine? Do you remember when he was his shorter A dot throws?
Yeah,
It was going straight into the ground, bro. Like that's gonna hurt. Like he has a hell of an arm when he stretches the field. Like shout out to Mike Williams. He might actually benefit when it's Herbert. But
Mike
bro,
Williams, who only had what 3 touchdowns last year.
I'm just saying though.
Who you
but
had to.
but he averaged like 22 yards a target though. So I'm just saying like he's the field stretcher target. You know what I mean? So like I'm saying like Keenan Allen, he shines in that shorter A dot, that shorter average depth of target. You know what I mean? Like maybe this is him trying to remind everybody because he sees.
This is blasphemous. I can't believe. All right, so are you advocating for Keenan Allen right now?
No, fuck no.
Okay.
Fuck no. I'm trying to maybe I'm elaborating too much like Bogart does. Like Luigi does, right? But check us out. So yes, if he has a bone to pick with anyone,
It
I would
sounds
say it'd be-
really like you're advocating for Keenan
No,
Allen.
no, no. I think I literally just said he's going to take a hit in production. You know what I mean? I think it's a phenomenal receiver. I like Godwin better. I like Keenan Allen better than Mike Evans. I like Tyreek Hill better than Keenan Allen. So I think if he was to have the conversation,
Keenan Allen is what going in the fourth round in fantasy drafts.
yeah, he's going later than all those guys. Godwin's a second rounder, Evans a third rounder, Tyreek Hill early second rounder, and crazies will take him in the first.
We got another $2. Keenan has a lot of hair compared to Uncle Phil. Damn, that's messed up. And he kind of looks like a skinny Uncle Phil. Cheers to me, cheers to you, all the Rum Boys and Girls. What it do? That joke was that roast really quick.
Hey, that killed him right there. He
Mm-hmm.
killed him. You know, Uncle Phil. You know what
Rest
I'm
in peace,
saying?
Uncle Phil.
Yeah, rest in peace, man. Hell, you know what I mean? You did a great job raising your nephew. You know what I'm saying? Your son was kind of a prick. But shout out to Uncle Phil, man. You know, I actually had a bar. I said I split the backwood and fill up dank. I fill up banks.
Wait. Hang on. You
Tell
gotta
me
spit
that.
that again.
I
Hang
said,
on.
oh, did I get cut off? Oh, okay. I said I said I I said I split the backwood and I fill up dank. I get money like Will's uncle. I fill up banks. Bars. Bars. Luigi album coming soon.
Album coming soon. Hey, make sure you guys check out that Bogart Scott free track "Summertime." Go on his Instagram. Check out the track that he made uh in regards
Hear our
to the
voices.
movement. Yeah, hear
Yeah,
our voice. Check out
hear
Hear
our
Our
voices.
Voices.
You know what I'm saying? It's
That
the
Hear
album's
Our
coming
Voices goes
soon.
hard.
Yeah, man, I appreciate that, man. You're basically a co-writer on that joint, man. From our
Yes, I did
conversations,
co-write Hear Our Voices.
yes, yes, and you know, and I'll be honest too, Rum boys and girls, ain't nobody ghostwrite shit for me, but me and the admiral's conversations about, you know, about the movement and about the matters at hand. You know what I mean? Those conversations wrote that verse. You know what I mean?
Amen to
Yeah,
that. Amen to
yeah. I'm
that,
gonna
dude.
drink to that.
He said, "I'm gonna drink to that." He's like, "We just drink to the dome, but I'll drink to that." I appreciate that. No,
Yeah.
I was a I was an A&R on that project.
I'm giving you credit. I'm gonna give you credits on that joint
Mm,
for real, B. Fuck it. You know what I mean? Let's get this bag. You know what I
amen to
mean?
that. Speaking of getting this back, here's my take on Keenan Allen though, because I do have some important shit to say,
Yeah, say it. Let me hear it.
and I'm gonna talk that shit as a wide receiver.
Talk that shit. Get
All
on them.
right, as somebody that I can run 1 through 9, and I really
The
get it
full
in.
route tree.
Yeah, I run the full tree, and I really get out there and I really get it in, and I'm really about my grizzy. Keenan Allen, you are not fucking better than Tyreek Hill, bro. You are not better
Hey,
than Mike
Tyreek
Evans.
Hill can run the full route tree low key, but they just use him predominantly as a burner. You know what I mean?
All of these guys are professional wide receivers. All of them can, and any wide receiver should be able to, all the way down to the Pee Wee level, or Pop Warner level. So that's first things first. So me saying that statement, that's something that every receiver should be able to say. But
Talk
with
that
that,
shit.
but with that being said, like you're not better than Tyreek Hill, you're not better than Chris Godwin, you're not better than Mike Evans. Mike Evans and Godwin both just got upgrades at the quarterback position. That's the only reason why that you called them out when you felt that you need the need to trash talk and open your damn mouth, knowing that you're not even faster than the one wide receiver that started all this kind of like wide receiver versus wide receiver, social media for the views type of BS. So
Right.
with that being said, and with that being
Stated.
stated, Keenan Allen, please shut your candy ass mouth up because The Rock can't take it. All right.
Yes.
I will roll your jabroni ass down a field and clean a pair of cleats.
I'll
Because
take
when I
this
come to,
football, this pigskin, turn that son bitch sideways.
and I'm gonna shove it down your candy ass.
Yes. You know what though, too?
And if you don't like it, and it's because if you smell what Robbie J is cooking at wide receiver.
And check this out, bro. Don't put yourself in the same conversation as my man Chris Godwin, because listen, the most ignorant Bogart take is my favorite. Chris Godwin, ask me why Chris Godwin's dope. Hey, ask me why Chris Godwin's the truth.
Wait, why is Chris Godwin the truth, bro?
Because he has God and win in his name.
Bang, bang. I love it. Tyreek's route tree pregame, Andy Reid just used the 4.4 speed and embarrass dudes pretty much.
Yeah, for sure.
Pretty much.
You know what, too? This is clout chasing, like you said, because remember when Parker was like just trying to show that he's dope, and then Thomas came out, aka Frankenstein. Remember he came out like took an offense. Parker wasn't trying to chase no clout. He was just trying to say like, yo, hey, don't sleep on me. You know what I mean? But Keenan Allen's clearly clout chasing on this one.
Oh, very, very, very much so.
Yeah.
By the way, I just saw the video today. Finally, I sat down and watched it, which it takes me time when I don't like a person to sit back and watch their shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I finally saw the video of destroying, working out with Tyreek Hill, and it was a really good video.
Oh yeah, with the youngster.
Yeah, I feel like after the whole like AB situation, destroying, you're getting back to yourself. You're doing your thing. You're doing your thing on YouTube. You humbled yourself. But I'm still down to box.
Hey, listen, let me call that fight. I know you're the king of play-by-play, but hey, listen, when you talking about you versus AB, right?
No, me versus destroying. You know who destroying is on YouTube, bro?
Oh, destroying.
Yeah,
the YouTube
destroying.
guy. My bad. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, he's funny as fuck, dude. Yeah, you'll beat his ass.
He's funny as fuck.
Hey, listen, no, he's the guy that did all the videos with AB, and AB got all upset with him. Maybe he tried to give AB the guitar.
Yeah, it was just me and my guitar.
Destroying is hilarious, but yeah, you will beat his ass though for sure.
Big facts. Hey yo, we got to talk about the San Francisco 49ers.
Okay, this is my wheelhouse
in the chat right here. Yeah, this is your team right here, man.
Let's go.
So San Francisco running back Raheem Mostert restructured his deal to stick with the team. How important was it that San Fran retained the explosive running back?
I think it was very importante that they retained Radio Raheem. Only because we need depth at that position. That's how we get success with our zone run scheme. He might not even, and let's be honest, dog. Anybody who really pays attention to my Niners, shout out to the gang, bang bang. Anybody who really pays attention, whenever Tevin Coleman's healthy, he starts it. Whether it's just him being on that first series, Raheem Mostert does outproduce him. But when Tevin Coleman's healthy, is Tevin Coleman out there? You know what I mean? Matter of fact, we're even paying goddamn Jerick McKinnon, and we could have cut him last season, and it only took like a 1.3-ish cap hit, right? But we kept him on because, Shanahan, he digs the kid. Either way, like, we need as much depth. That's why this is important. He is about to be 28 years old, so he is old. He shouldn't have been hollering, pay me. We love you, Raheem. Radio Raheem. But yes, this was important. We need depth. And he's phenomenal. And he's a special teams guy. He's great on special teams too.
Really quick, I just want to shout out to Justin Clock Management for dropping Rashad Penny for the Kansas City Chiefs defense in the Rum Boys Analyst League.
You went and threw him in the you threw him in the IR?
Nah, he just straight up dropped Penny.
Ooh.
Yeah,
is that the one I'm in with y'all? I'm in that
yeah,
one
yeah,
too?
yeah. That's the Rum Boys Analyst League. That's the Analyst League. That's the one where,
shout out to Undroppables. They in that joint too.
Yeah.
Shout out to Fantasy Go.
Yeah, we got Mad Cats in that league.
Yeah, there's a bunch of motherfuckers in there.
Yeah.
I got all the rookies in there. Fucking A, dude. Fuck. I'm fucked.
Why did you draft while you were drunk?
Hold on. Let's be clear. It was like 9th, 10th round, and you were like, hey, everybody, we're all on Zoom, right? We're all on Zoom, and you're like, hey, everybody, we should just make this a real league.
We said that we were going to do that before him.
No,
you know what?
it's literally called Mock Draft 2.0 It's literally.
We'll talk about this later. No, we'll talk about this later.
Yes, I was drunk. This is accurate.
It's all good. Fuck it.
I have all the rookies.
Nah, so I definitely agree though with your take about Mostert, bro. So Mostert, so fucking explosive. I'm talking
He's
TNT
awesome.
Dynamite explosive.
Dynamite. We're talking Jimmy. Wait, help me out here. From Good Times.
Oh, from Good Times. Fucking
Jimmy Walker. We're talking Jimmy Walker. Jimmy Walker, right?
Fucking no, it wasn't Jimmy.
No, it's not Jimmy Walker. Someone help us out in the chat. Oh, I have a brain fart.
Where's Jimmo?
I have a mushroom fart than a motherfucker. Jimmy. You know what? Continue.
It's JJ. It was JJ.
Jimmy JJ.
It was
Dynamite.
JJ. Yeah. Dynamite.
Yes. Oh, Is it Jimmy? Yeah, you know what? JJ Walker.
We got Miles up in the chat. Ah!
Ah! Kaka! Shout out to Miles, man. Miles is the guy.
But no, it's definitely important that they got the because see Raheem Mostert, right? He's so unique in that he can be explosive and be a power back kind of at the same time,
Yeah.
and you only need to insert him when kind of needed. I feel like it was super important for you guys to keep Mostert, keep Coleman, keep Wilson. Uh,
Yep. Shout out to JWJ.
yes, out to JWJ. Um,
And the jerk McKinnon. He's still there.
yeah, so I mean, yeah, McKinnon's still in that backfield
Yeah,
for some
and
odd.
then we even have some rookies. I mean, like, but see, here's the important part about it is like JWJ and Mostert, they're phenomenal on special teams too. So it's like, you know, what I mean you know, I mean, when it comes to Mostert, I mean, are they gonna not keep him on special teams? I doubt that.
They're
If
gonna
he's
they're gonna rely on Mostert, and I felt that that's why they knew that when he demanded a trade, that they had to figure out a way to restructure his
yeah,
deal, and they had to do so via incentives
and it's a
in
cool
order to
story
make it
too.
happen.
It's a
I mean,
cool story, man. He's been through like several, like seven teams,
yeah,
practice squad type of guy.
but
Like,
this time he finally had the ability to be able to request a trade and knew that he was going to be valuable, irregardless of where he went.
yeah. And you know what, man? His like shout out to all my Niner homies that were like, why the fuck are we paying him? Like, dog, did you see it? Like, it's all incentive driven.
Oh,
They're
it's
just
all incentive driven.
yeah, they're
Yeah,
just giving the man a little bit of more bag because he was getting paid noodles. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
I mean, dude, Raheem Mostert is, I feel, going to be you guys' premier back. And I feel like they
And I
paid him.
love his 6th round value. I love it in redraft
Yeah,
single QB. Let's go.
like
Let,
I think
let's
I
stop
think
hyping him up. Let's stop hyping him up so we can keep his
it's like what
ADP
the hell?
there.
No,
So we can keep his ADP there.
I think that he's a guy that you could plug and play on any given week, and you could come up, especially depending on the matchups, you're going to come up with some big points, and he breaks out big plays. He's known to be a big play guy, and
There's only one game last season that he had more than 13 carries in a game. He had 19 against, and this is the regular season talk, against the Ravens. And that was the time when JWJ was hurt, Tevin Coleman was hurt. And you got to even look at those guys too. Like Tevin Coleman, he unfortunately has the sickle cell trait. So if he gets like an ankle, bro, and it's like 4 weeks, it's really like 6, you know what I mean, to 8. Like, you know what I mean? Like because of the sickle cell trait, you know what I mean? Like so,
yeah,
like keep retaining Radio Rahim, DJ Mustard on the beat, ho. It was importante.
it was.
Yeah,
Um,
and it's respect too for his game. Give him a little bit of change, and then make him earn all his joint. The dickhead move for Shanahan would be to like give him all those incentive driven, what is it called, bags, and then like not use them like as much as the other guys. You know what I mean?
no, absolutely, absolutely. I feel like they are going to receive that, they are going to utilize him, and I feel that let's face it, what he was almost an 800-yard rusher last year.
Yeah,
If they give him the ball a couple more sounds,
he's
then he's
he's not quite the pass catcher. I think only 14 receptions. You know what I'm saying? But and that is importante in that zone run scheme. You know what I mean, for all those running backs. So if Jerick McKinnon is healthy and ready to go, we could very well see more of him. You know what I mean, because his pass game chops. But with that said, and as my man, the Admiral Robbie J himself would say, with that being stated, you know what I mean? I love Raheem Mostert, Radio Raheem in the 6th round, like mid rounds. I love him.
Yo, amen with that. Amen with that. Well, bro, we have fulfilled the first hour of the show. We do have plenty of more topics that we're going to talk about. We do get our very first break. What we're going to call this, ladies and gentlemen, here on the Rum Report, we call this halftime. When you hear this sound right here, hold up.
Yeah.
You already know that it's halftime, and
Check
that
this out.
we're going to go ahead and dive into a quick break. We'll play some music for you guys.
Hey, should I play the Hear Our Voices joint?
Yes, go ahead and drop that. Drop
Okay.
that. Hear our voices.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get this set up.
So, ladies and gentlemen, before we head into halftime and I drop the bell, while Bogart is setting up to drop the exclusive "Hear Our Voices" track for you guys, I'll go ahead and pause it really quick.
Yep.
But before he goes ahead and drops the exclusive to "Hear Our Voices," make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you are new. Share the stream if you have not already. Definitely share it on your Twitter, your Facebook, your Snapchat, your Instagram. Share it with your mother, share it with your father, your cousins twice removed. I don't give a damn. Tell Pookie, who's still locked up in jail,
Shout out to
to
Pookie.
fucking
He owes
shout out
me
to
money.
Pookie.
He owes
Pookie,
me money.
Pookie, you fucking owe me money, bro.
He owes you too, huh?
Tell Lil Ray too. Tell all your friends and your family.
Tell Chin. Tell
That
Butter.
Yep, that you are chilling with the one, the only Rum Boys Fantasy Network here live. This is the Rum Report. We're still getting into season two. Season two is back. This is the return of the Rum Report. Share this motherfucker. Halftime begins now. Bogart.
Kaepernick took a knee, he ain't mean that we bound down. Fair share we try and eat, they prevent us from chowing down. Freedom of speech, fuck is that about when they never hear us speak, though we scream out loud. For crying out loud, they want us silent and quiet. Break us down, we get up, call us victims of society. We sell drugs, so they label us thugs, killing each other all along. We've been fighting the wrong rivalry. Message gets distorted when they pigeonhole us and force us to riot. Now they can't silence the violence. All you smell is tear gas, hear shots of silence. Smoke clear, all you see is sons dying, mothers crying. Hell on earth, we all in the pot frying. We draw the line, which side do you align with? The disenfranchised, living in the last times. Long as our message heard, then we truly can't die. Devils try to infiltrate us, sending instigators. Pull up to the protest, piles of bricks waiting. Trying to build community like bricklayers. Bullshit democracy, president dictating. We impatient, ain't waiting for change. They trying to segregate us, put us in our place. Discrimination try to keep us in chains. Yelling all lives matter, but that shit ain't the same. You sound stupid as fuck and only throwing fuel on the flames. You know what that does? It sets the world ablaze. Hear our voices so they make the right choices. Hear our voices so they make the right choices. We work against some forces. We work against some forces. Hear our voices so they make the right choices. Hear our voices so they make the right choices.
They never gave a fuck. They still don't give a fuck. All they see is a threat. Who they trying to vet? Killing me, your mind still bets on our lives. Showing so disrespect. Ain't that some shit? They must have forgotten about that blood and the sweat that we poured into the soil for their vision and their spoils. We still end up missing, make his mic blood boil. See my brothers dead in the sheet. We just trying to eat, making it hard for me to breathe. They already got the lead. How we trying to cheat out here? Waking up daily with a target on my back. It drives me crazy trying to not to react, but that's how they want it like that.
Hear our voices so they make the right choices. Hear our voices so they make the right choices. We work against some forces. We work against some forces. Hear our voices so they make the right choices. Hear our voices so
Here on the Rum Boys Fans Network for the very first time. World premiere there by Bogart Scott Free, representing the GMM Network, representing the Rum Boys Fans Network. You guys can check out that song exclusively on rumboys.com. You can also check it out. The YouTube will be dropping for that. We'll have that link up for you. And it's exclusively on at the GMM Network Instagram page.
Yeah. And I just read up on some shrooms. We're gonna have a hell of a second half.
Oh my gosh. I love it. Tripping.
I was pretty good the first half, right?
Tripping and talking sports, having some beers, you know, it's a beautiful day, you know.
Tito's, give me money. You know what I'm saying? Unofficial sponsor. We're trying to get the bag.
Voodoo Ranger IPAs, give me money. I'm on the IPAs today.
Oh, I see. And the Tall Boys too, right?
Yeah, the Tall Boys. Yeah, I'm on the Tall Boys.
Hey, those ones was strong.
Yes, sir. Yo, shout to the man Fainelli over here on Sportscaster, man. He's holding it down. He's chilling and he's catching the whole stream right now. It looks like, bro.
Hey, that's dedication, man. Shout out to him, man. But, hey, as much as he's dedicated to this stream, we's dedicated to the Rum Boys and girls all around the world.
Already. Let's dive right off into this next topic here. We're gonna keep it with the NFL though. As we follow up on our Rum Boys After Dark story, that kind of sparked some tension with New York Jets fans. We follow up on Rum Boys After Dark with Jamal Adams, the former New York Jets safety, now signs with the Seattle Seahawks in condition for 2 first-round picks. Do you feel this trade was fair, and how are both the Seahawks and Jets affected?
Okay. Bogart. All right. You see the hat. I am sour about this. Also because when I take the hat off, which I'm not going to, and I can look at it from a football perspective, fucking phenomenal for the Seahawks. Shout out to the Seahawks. Shout out to Snyder over there. I think that's his name. The GM. Either way, because do you know what the Seahawks do with their first round picks? They're always in it. So they're always in the back end of the first round, correct?
Yeah.
And you know what they do? They always trade out. They trade back. So, and when they trade out and they trade back, they're usually trading back into the second round. They always add another trade pick. So in this case, they're only losing essentially 2 second-round picks and a third-round pick.
Is it safe to say that? I mean, I personally just feel this. I mean, especially when it comes to working trades in regards to the draft, that the Seahawks are just experts at that.
Yeah,
they are fucking TNT.
They're like the NFC version of the Patriots when it comes to the draft. You know what I mean?
They draft well. They know how to move up. They know where to move down.
I think so. Let's go to the schematics. It's a first round next year and a third, and then the following year it's a first round, and then they bring back a fourth in 2022, right? So essentially, that third round pick they're giving up next year probably hurts them more than their first round they're giving up, because that's where they shine. They shine in finding these mid round guys. You know what I mean? But with that said, giving up their first round picks where they normally would trade back, they got a steal on a guy like Jamal Adams, bro.
No, they absolutely definitely got a steal on a guy like Jamal Adams.
Yes, it sounds like they gave up the booty. It sounds like they gave up the booty.
So here's the way that I'm going to break this down, okay?
Let's go.
This trade, if I were to look at this purely from the New York Jets side, so first off, you have a shit defense right now. I mean, now you're relying on Patrick Osweiler to make a whole lot of adjustments at the linebacker position.
And they brought back up McDougal, who actually I think is not a bum. He's not a bum. He's good.
Look, we can copy and paste this, and we can cut it up, and we can send it to turn up the Jets. Okay, and I guarantee
he loves this. By the way, he wanted this to happen.
I think that this is absolutely fucking terrible for the Jets. I hate it for the Jets.
I will disagree. No, go on.
The Jets are a team. You are a team that has not won shit since Joe Namath. Okay, that is even further than my championships with one freaking with Riggins, with Theismann, with Doug Williams.
Riggins was so dope.
Fucking forever ago. Okay.
Yeah.
So with that being said, if I'm a team that has not won shit in years, I'm trying to keep as much talent as I can. I get that you can recruit on good enough talent with this, but it's going to take you a couple of years. So
you know who's there? You know who's there? Joe Douglas. Joe Douglas is the GM. He's from the Ozzie Newsom family tree. So he spent a lot of time with the Baltimore Ravens organization. What they're doing right now is rebuilding quickly, like for the future.
Who is going to be your answer at the safety position?
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, but
every time they have a good safety, they run them into the dirt.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
We traded them Javar Arrington. Not Arrington.
It's Javar. His first name was Javar, though.
No, it was LaRon Landry. We traded LaRon Landry. One of the hardest hitting motherfuckers after Sean Taylor. That didn't work out well.
Rest in peace, Sean Taylor.
That didn't work out well. But the Jets ruined players at any
Jets
position.
Can be as cursed as the Browns.
The Jets are not as cursed. I feel like the Browns have a better standing chance at turning shit around.
I love the Browns. I'm so crazy. I love them.
I love underdog stories and Cinderella stories in general.
But what Joe Douglas is doing,
the Jets are not a Cinderella story that I'm buying into.
He's compiling a gang of picks. I actually gave them an A+ in their draft this year. They filled a lot of needs.
No.
Yes,
goddamn Jets. The goddamn Jets. I am done with the Jets. I am done.
Would you say they're dumb?
Absolutely, I would say they are dumb. Fucking, I'm done with Adam Gase, coked out as a fucking coach.
He sure is.
Like
he's chowed out.
No. Get Adam Gase out of here. Jamal Adams had pride to play in New York. So I'm not gonna sit here and he was calling out the proper people to call out in that organization, and you got rid of him.
Is not the leader.
Yeah, and you're not gonna get rid of. No. I'm done with the Jets. I'm done. Like, listen, I have had faith in that goddamn team. I'm not even a fan of this team. I have said that they'll turn around since fucking Chad Pennington was a quarterback. Okay. I'm done with the Jets. I'm done giving them the benefit of the doubt. They're the sucky team, the low tier team that always give the benefit of the doubt. And then you know what they do? They hurt me. I don't project them more than 6 games. But they hurt me.
I love this in fantasy.
From an IDP standpoint, I love where Jamal Adams goes. This makes the Seahawks so great.
Yeah, I know. He's like if you took Cam Chancellor and Earl Thomas, rolled them into one, and then he's even better than that. That's Jamal Adams.
Cam Chancellor, shout out to Virginia Tech. Baby.
2 up, 2 down.
2 up, 2 down. I take a girl, tongue her up, 2 up, 2 down.
But you know what, though? Like, honestly, man, like, I am sour because I'm a Niner, and he is great at covering the tight end. He also can get at the quarterback. I mean, bro, he's just a fucking complete, like, player, and, like, he's demanding. He is going to hurt them financially, though, I believe. You know what I mean?
So I don't know if Adams hurt Seattle financially because Seattle.
Well, I mean, didn't Seattle get hurt? Seattle got hurt when they paid Wilson.
Seattle moved on past Jadeveon Clowney like it was nothing.
Yeah, well, Jadeveon Clowney is like Jadeveon Clowney's he's a guy where you need someone. You need someone else there too.
Seattle moved on from Richard Sherman like it was nothing.
Yeah, but Sherman was like 8 years deep at that point. You know what I mean? And
Come on, bro. So get the best.
You're right.
Adams. So this is Pete Carroll. This is Pete Carroll. This is national championship winning Pete Carroll.
You mean the Pete Carroll, Ellen DeGeneres' twin brother?
That's fucked up.
No, it's not. He looks like Ellen.
He looks exactly like Ellen DeGeneres.
Is
Like
he Ellen DeGeneres? He might be. He might.
Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll is what would happen if Ellen DeGeneres got impregnated by Santa Claus, and then you get Pete Carroll.
Oh shit!
Next topic here on the Rum Boys Fancy Network. This is the Rum Report. This is episode 26, season 2. We're picking up right from where the fuck we left off.
The mighty triumphant return.
Must the NFL set in place a bubble format in order to have some sort of a successful season?
Ooh, this is a good one. You know what? I'll say no. You know why? The NFL is so prepared to play with, first of all, they're already prepared for a bad looking product on the field. They are prepared to roll out practice squad guys if possible. If motherfuckers opt out, and then you couple that with people that's getting corona, players are getting corona, they don't care. These TV contracts are too big. These all the advertisements.
So this is me and Miles' time, is what you're saying, really quick.
Yes. Yes.
Go try out for a team during the corona.
Can I be a return man? You think I got it in me?
I don't know, man. Are you crazy enough to get hit that hard, that deep? Like,
bruh.
Look, I want to say this for anyone that's never returned to football. That is a big.
Yeah, I don't think I'm ready for that. Yeah, because the reason I asked you because you played return.
Yeah, I played return. Yeah, that shit sucked.
Wedge, you calling for the wedge busters?
I used to get right behind the wedge. No.
Bro, I'm telling you, it might be all time. Like it might be like the movie Replacements for real.
So I'm gonna put it like this. Right? I talk about like Joey Sly all the time, who my little brother
Shout out to Joey Sly.
Yeah. My little brother played on the same football team as Joey Sly. Like my little brother and Joey Sly are the same age, and like Joey Sly just so happened to end up like fucking in the NFL, right?
Yeah.
This is going to create an opportunity for a bunch more Joey Slies, but at different positions. Where it's like Joey was originally a middle linebacker. He played linebacker, and then he became an NFL kicker.
That's dope.
Like, this is going to create a bunch of stories where it's like, yeah, well, I was a kicker, but they needed me to go out there and hit someone, so I did it. Like, Pat McAfee's going to come back and be a fucking linebacker, bro.
Hey, McAfee got a bag right now, so maybe not him. Maybe Zito tries out. Fuck it.
Zito tries out. Fuck it, yeah. But no, I mean, like, I don't know. I feel like this is a time where guys can really shine. Like, all those XFL guys are about to get picked up.
Ooh, you're right. And they shut down the XFL not because of Corona, but not because of Corona cases. They shut it down because of Corona. You know what I mean? Like, them moving around. Remember that?
Yeah.
So, like, a lot of those guys, bro, it's opportunity. And as my man, the Admiral himself would say, when opportunities come out and come up, you're gonna grab them. Yeah. Like, we just, everybody, all the Rum boys and girls, be prepared to see, some no names get opportunities in the NFL. You know what I mean? Because they're not gonna not have this thing. I'm standing on that. Bogart scot-free. I'm standing on that. We're gonna have NFL regardless, all the way to the Super Bowl. It's gonna be some ugly shit. If all the stars are opting out or getting Corona, and Corona isn't a death sentence, like by any means. I don't want to project that at all. You know what I mean? Like it could very well be just like, we'll have a lot of time lapses without these stars if they get it. You know what I mean? They'll be back. I mean, they are in tip-top shape. You would hope, right?
Yeah, no, absolutely. Me personally, I feel like they should have looked at some sort of a bubble.
I do agree with that.
I'm hoping that NFL players are more disciplined than MLB players, and they keep themselves as quarantined as possible, and they try and do the steps. But you're talking about a league that's bigger than other leagues, and teams that are bigger and rosters that are bigger than other rosters.
TV contracts even bigger.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know if you can necessarily prevent it. And you're not going to be able to. you just gotta make it the best that you possibly can. I know that some states and some teams are looking at trying to find ways to where they can fit fans in. I don't know how that's
like
gonna work.
Florida.
Fucking Florida.
Florida was talking about they're gonna allow 25% of the fans in.
Yeah, Florida talk about they're gonna lie 25% of the
But
fans.
there's smart places like New York that was hit hard, and then their numbers went down. They came out and said no fans. Philly came out and said no fans. I'm pretty sure my Niners gonna be no fans. You know what I mean?
We'll see. I don't know what the Broncos are doing out here in Colorado yet. I'm pretty sure my Redskins, or I'm sorry, my football team, is gonna
My football team.
Yeah, they're gonna
It
do
has
no
a nice
fans.
ring to it though, because
Yeah, I like the Alabama style uniforms. You know, I think it'll be fun.
I think that shit is wet, B. I think that shit is drippy.
Real shit. I do. I'm gonna rock a couple of jerseys and shit. So it's all love. But no, I mean, so that's how I feel like the NFL maybe should have looked at it, but it's ultimately on the guys that try and keep themselves quarantined.
Discipline is the key word, right?
Oh, discipline's definitely the key word, bro. We got to get into some basketball though, real quick.
Let's go.
The NBA is set to begin this week Thursday night. And it begins with the Jazz versus Pelicans, but the big game that everyone's going to watch for is the Lakers versus Clippers. The Battle of LA is back. So they're going to tip off in prime time Thursday night. Many questions: can LeBron lead this team to a championship and crown himself the best player in the world still? How do you feel?
Well, let me go ahead and put my Warriors hat on real quick. All right.
Oh my gosh.
And you thought I was gonna knock them too when I say this, but yes, this is gonna be one of the most dangerous LeBrons we've ever seen. LeBron rested is always dangerous. He wasn't sleeping on nothing. LeBron is the best in the world currently for a reason. You know what I mean? So now you get LeBron rested. Listen, LeBron has been staying acclimated, been staying conditioned, been practicing. Bro, he's going to destroy everything right now. I hate to say it for all you Clippers fans out there, all 17 of you guys out there. Listen, it's LeBron, bro. He's the best in the world right now. And then you couple that with the fact that he's essentially dedicating everything to the memory of the Black Mamba. You know what I mean? Like, so now you got like the intangible factor too, along with well rested and his brand new hairline. Bro, it's going down.
I'm gonna put it like this. Kawhi Leonard's been shooting below 20%.
Yep.
In his last exhibition appearance. LeBron did not play in his last exhibition appearance, but
he's resting.
Yeah, he's resting. But J.R. Smith went 6 or 7 for 3 and scored 20 points. You had 18 points out of Dion Waiters. And Dion Waiters went the fuck off and was like the leading stats all around.
Mm-hmm.
So there's clearly bench depth, and there's now depth there that probably wasn't there before. You still talk about Anthony Davis being one of the brow being one of the most defensive forces in the league, and also being a force offensively on the side of the floor, and possibly him maybe getting a little bit more recognition than what he is. He's kind of playing a Scottie Pippen role to LeBron being Jordan right now, just due to the fact that he's on the same team as LeBron. But let's face it, AD has been monstrous. The fact that he's flipped a team that was practically nowhere to be found the previous season before him, and now they are, if not first, second best in the NBA, depending on how you view the LA Clippers.
Yeah.
Battle of LA will go down with my LA, the Lakers, taking this bitch. We are the better team. We are the better team in Cali. We are Cali. We are the Western Conference. We are one banner away from beating Boston and one banner away from tying Boston.
You guys got that until my Warriors come back, but let's continue.
Okay, yeah. But I mean, we're one banner away from tying Boston as the most winningest franchise.
This is accurate.
LeBron needs this to have 4 rings with 3 different teams. I
And
feel
I
like
don't believe in any asterisks in the NBA right now.
I'm not believing in any
Yeah,
asterisks. I'm letting that
that
go.
doesn't matter because they actually took the responsibility of shutting it down. Because shout out to Rudy Gobert, stupid fuck. You know what I mean?
Fucking Rudy Gobert.
Fucking
Um,
dumb.
dumb. I don't know if I'm not. LeBron is still the best goddamn player. You know what? I'm gonna say it. Coming from someone that was formerly a LeBron hater, LeBron has made me a believer. Maybe it's just because he's on the Lakers,
Because he's
and
on
I'm
the
saying
Lakers.
that.
I
Yeah,
was gonna say that.
yeah. That's
I hate
exactly what
LeBron,
it
to be
is.
honest with you.
I'm not gonna lie. That's exactly what it is. But with that being said, with that being stated, bring a banner home and let's do this for the goddamn city, baby.
Let's go.
You're the best player in the fucking world, LeBron. Do it. And actually, there's not much debate, but yeah.
Yeah.
I used to try and find stats to like debate it against LeBron, like fans, like LeBron stands, and I could, but like they would be weak stats, like.
But then as soon as he comes to the Lake Show, bro, you're like, yes.
Yeah, like
I hated KD. As soon as he came to the Dubs, I was like, yes. Like when we lost against LeBron and company, when he was with the Cavs, bro, us getting KD immediately after was like as good as a win. For you know what I mean?
And I can feel that. I can absolutely understand that. I mean, your team did it for a while, but you
hate him again now too.
Your team has a as a transitional player, a player that has transitioned the game or transcended the game. I'm sorry.
Yeah, there you go.
Transcended the game in Steph Curry. So that's where you get a leg up.
I legit use his wife's cookware to cook all them phenomenal dishes I be whipping up. You know what I mean?
Fuck Aisha Curry.
Aisha Curry, give me money.
Aisha Curry, stop going to other men for attention.
For real though. I'm sorry your breast augmentation was not phenomenal. I'm sorry that you're insecure about it.
Hey, she was
on. Just love the natural body.
Just so you know, she was on no, not her. It was John Legend's wife. Never mind. So I take that back. I'm done.
Yeah, shout out to Aisha Curry.
Yeah, Aisha, you real one. You cool.
Yeah.
You're not a real one. You're not a real one. Hey, you remind me of a girl.
Yes, I knew you knew it. You better.
Aisha. Yeah, that was the shit.
That was the joint.
Yo, let's get into the next topic, though.
Let's go.
This one is our monkey knife fight.
Monkey knife, I give it money.
Topic of the day. This is your MKF topic of the day. Who do you see winning Thursday night's game between the Utah Jazz and the New Orleans Pelicans?
Okay, what's up, bro? What's the props looking like? Can we get specific?
I am about to get in there. If you would just want to kind of.
Yeah, you know what? I maybe I'm so infatuated with Zion, but man, the Utah Jazz is kind of nasty too, dog. Like, because like off the top of my head, I can only think of Zion. I mean, I know they have other phenomenal players, but I mean, like Zion's he's still young. Like I like the Jazz. I like the Jazz in this, bro.
The Jazz are definitely a team that
a more complete team too.
Yeah, they're a team that you gotta look at. I'm gonna try and check on the more or less really quick over here on Monkey Knife Fight as we get into that really quick. So for the Jazz and Pelicans, what we're looking at here, let me see as I click on. So we're looking at more so player bets. So these are going to be props per each player. You got Donovan Mitchell versus Brent Ingram right now as a matchup. Who's going to score more points? Donovan Mitchell, more or less 26.5 versus Brandon Ingram, 22.5.
I'm giving it to Ingram.
Yeah, the Pelicans have been coming out in a storm. But I know that Zion is going to be coming off that quarantine and he's just now getting back to practice. So I'm not counting on them, which makes me
because he is young. Like how much discipline does he have to know like the magnitude of what's going on? You know what I mean? Like a LeBron. Like a LeBron's dangerous coming out of quarantine. You know,
But
LeBron was
maybe,
on.
but maybe it's his youth that makes it to where maybe it's his
Okay.
youth that makes it to where he's just going out there and playing ball.
Because natural ability, like his natural talent, like it is like second to none. Like, you know, what I mean, that's why he was highly touted.
I mean, I would like to see I would like to see the Pelicans win to set up a potential LeBron Zion type of matchup
Oh
later.
yeah, and the
Um,
NBA would love that too.
yeah, and the NBA is going to love that. But I mean, the Pelicans, if Gobert's back, Mitchell, maybe the Pelicans are too scared to touch the ball because of COVID ass
Hey,
Gobert.
Gobert is like the dude. There's like gonna be no defense. It's gonna
No,
like I would take like you know like not you know this is outside of MKF talk. Like if I was going Vegas shit, like I'd just take the over on all the games because no one's gonna want to play defense.
no. I'm
No
definitely
one's gonna
gonna
want to touch each other.
and more or less, I'm definitely gonna take the less on both players. I think that both players averaged 19 points that night, Thursday night in that matchup, just because I don't
Yeah,
think that.
because that even without COVID, that's realistic.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
In rapid fire, if I'm put Mitchell, if I'm gonna say who's gonna score more points or less points, or who's gonna do more damage or less damage, I mean, you know, whenever we're just talking about points for between Mitchell and Ingram, I might take Ingram
I
because
would take
Zion.
Ingram with the more. Just
Yeah,
you know,
because Zion's
yeah,
not gonna be there, and I think that I might take Lonzo Ball as well, just because I feel like that chemistry is gonna be fucked up in Utah.
yeah. You ain't lying.
Um,
You ain't lying. It's a good point.
Drew Holiday. In terms of assists, is he's going to have more than 6.5 assists. And Rudy Gobert is going to have more than 12.5 rebounds. I'm taking the less on both of those. I just don't see this being a super well orchestrated, well called game. It's where we're talking about a lot of
I
overs.
still think Gobert gets double digit boards, but maybe not 12, maybe like 10 at
Yeah, maybe,
least.
maybe he has 10 at the best. I feel
Yeah,
like the
yeah.
10 at the best. Um,
No one wants to go near that motherfucker though. Let's be
oh
honest.
yeah. I mean,
That guy ruined. He ruined the NBA.
overall fantasy points between Gobert and Holiday here on Monkey Knife Fight. When we're talking about in our category more or less, this category prize is a 2.5 multiplier
Yep.
as well.
That
Um,
means run boys and girls. If you put down $5, and it will multiply your joint by twice and a half.
by half, yeah.
Yes.
Um, Drew Holiday at 40.5 fantasy points. So attributing his rebounds, his points scored, plus his assists. I feel like Drew Holiday is going to have to step up because of the absence of Zion. So I might take the over on that, whereas Gobert still has Donovan Spider Mitchell.
Hold on, wait a second. My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off. Hold on. Luigi in full effect. Zion's not playing this Thursday? I
So
missed that?
Zion
Did
just
I
got
miss
cleared.
that?
Zion just got cleared to my
Okay.
knowledge, unless you want to cross reference that. If you want to cross
No, no,
reference
no,
that,
no, no, no.
I
I'm
agree
going
with
with your
you.
version. I'm going with your version. Because
So
I was under the impression that Zion was going to play, but I honestly didn't know that, like, he didn't already get cleared. I thought he got cleared already.
I
Like
know
a
he
week.
cleared quarantine. I know he's able to return to practice. I don't know if he will play.
In game action. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so right now I have to. I'm gonna treat it as if he is not fully active on the
Yeah.
roster.
Yeah.
And especially because there's no props set up for him right now.
Yeah. True. True that. Because I
Um,
didn't see no props for him either. You're right. This is
yeah.
accurate. This is accurate.
So I mean, with Gobert at 42.5 fantasy points, is it doable? Yes. I just don't know if I want to take that bet, so I might take the under. I'll take the over on Drew Holiday and overall fantasy points versus me taking the over on a Gobert, a player like
You
Gobert.
want to break down like the fantasy format, like the structure of like the points,
Yeah,
like
I
point
mean
scoring?
you'll get plus one. So you'll get plus one for 1 point, 1.5 for an assist, 1.2 for every rebound, 3 points for every steal, 3 points for a block. But every turnover they commit, you lose one.
Yes.
So
Okay.
Drew Holiday is a great ball handler. That's why I feel like he's going to commit the
Yeah, he
over
ain't
on
gonna
that.
lose the ball. Yeah.
You know,
You know what?
whereas
That's a good. Should we pound that one?
I am.
Okay, I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm gonna backpack you.
Yeah, I am. I'm gonna be betting that tomorrow. We have a
Oh,
couple of we have Alonzo Ball versus Donovan Mitchell prop tomorrow as well.
oh
Um,
yeah.
and this one is involving in purely just talk about the assist. Lonzo Ball with 6.5 assists. Donovan Mitchell 26.5 points for his assist total. Like I just don't think that Donovan Mitchell's gonna be passing all that much.
Yeah.
I mean, all right. So Donovan Mitchell has to pass because he's the main scorer. So he has to find himself open. Um, Lonzo, same. He's gonna want to set up, maybe hit beyond the arc, kind of be that 3 point presence. Um, I don't know with this one. I don't know if I play this matchup, but if I do, I feel like if anyone's gonna pass the ball, it's gonna be Lonzo. Maybe you take the over because Lonzo's
It's
gonna have to get
tough.
the ball, and if Zion plays, he'll have to get the ball into Zion's
He's
hand.
gonna get a lot of assists
Yeah,
in that sense. If
if
Zion plays, yeah, you're right. He's gonna get a lot of assists.
but even if it's Drew Holiday, we're talking about Jackson Hayes down low. We're talking about fucking Drew Holiday hitting from the wing and then also driving inside. I don't know. I was part of me wants to say over so bad.
Go with your gut, bro. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because, when it comes to daily fantasy, sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Like, the numbers only assist us. You know what I mean? Sometimes good old fashioned, like what you actually believe as.
J Love says from what he knows, Zion is playing.
Yeah, okay. So I figured that.
So if Zion is playing,
I'll take the over on
I'll take the over on Lonzo
Ball.
assists. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if Drew Holiday's gonna have to pass as much. I feel like Lonzo may.
Or the
Ooh.
more on Ball, actually.
Yeah. I'll take the over on Ball. I'll take the over on Ball. I'm gonna take the under on Mitchell. Like
The
just
more and
straight
the
up.
less. My bad. We got to be specific.
Well, all right. No, so Mitchell is just points actually. So just 26.5 fantasy.
Oh, so
points.
it is under over, technically.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I know the terminology is a little, we got to get used to that.
So I'll take the over. Yeah, I'll take the over on both.
Okay, dial it up. I'm going to backpack you. Speaking of backpacks, right? I'm going to take the liberty to segue real quick on letting everybody know all the proceeds to all the donations. You know what I'm saying? It is going to a good cause. You know what I'm saying? Our man, the Admiral here. You know what I'm saying? This week he's going to be shopping for all the backpacks for the young children's, the young inner city youths. You know what I'm saying? And bro, just hats off to you, Admiral, man. You know what I mean? That's a hell of a thing you're doing. All the proceeds and donations, like we said, from this show and Rum Boys After Dark, it's going to a good cause. Everybody that's donated, pat yourself on the back, feel good about it.
Amen. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you for that shout out.
Hey,
we'll
man,
be
it's all
getting
good.
we'll be getting that taken care of. I'll probably have my girl, film me while we're doing that and chop up a video for you guys. We gotta make it COVID safe and shit. So shout Rum Boys Combat said LA money throwing Clippers. Oh shit, I just got that.
Oh shit! Is that Jake? Is that Jake?
Yeah, that was Jake.
Yeah.
Over on Sportscaster when we talk about the Clippers earlier.
Hey, hold on. I'm pretty sure Jay Love was throwing some shade at you too, somewhere in the comments.
Oh, I'm
We're not gonna address it. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he was. He's pulling for the clips.
Man, fuck the Clippers. That's all I'm gonna say. But that breaks down. They're playing more matchups on MKF. In regards to over unders, we got Donovan Mitchell, Brent, Ingram. We got a rapid fire one over there between Mitchell and Gobert. So you can even bet same team versus same team, points versus rebounds over under there. We got a lot of different things happening over on NKF for Thursday night.
And let them know how they could utilize this thing.
Yeah, and if you're trying to win some money right now during these precious moments where we all need a dollar, you can place your daily fantasy propositions over on monkeyknifefight.com utilizing promo code RUMBOYS in all caps, like you see it above us here on the screen. Once again, that is promo code RUMBOYS all caps, as you see it above us here on the screen. When you do so, we will match your very first deposit all the way up to $50. If you deposit 50, we matching you with another 50. That means you get $100
A
on
hundo.
monkeyknifefight.com to play all your daily fantasy sports. So make sure you guys go to monkeyknifefight.com, check it out. monkeyknifefight.com, official sponsor, official partner affiliate of the Rum Boys Fantasy Network. Dilly dilly.
Dilly dilly. Monkey knife fight? Give me money.
Hell yes. We got a couple more a couple more topics to get through here. The New York Knicks hire former Minnesota Timberwolves head coach Tom Thibodeau. Uh, is he the guy to turn the New York Knicks organization around? Yes or no, Bogard?
Fuck no. Your turn.
I'm gonna say fuck no as well. Tom Thibodeau did very well with the Timberwolves. Whenever he
You
also
sure
had,
did.
yeah, he had Anthony Towns, Jimmy Butler underneath him before getting fired, so on and so forth.
And aren't they both elsewhere now? Jimmy Butler is, right?
Jimmy Butler is at the very least.
Yeah.
The Minnesota Timberwolves are pretty much ass. I don't think that Tibbs. I think that Tibbs can provide them discipline, can provide some good play calling, but this is the Knicks that we're talking about. I'm not.
Yeah, man. I mean, the Knicks are always going to keep fans in the seats or in the stands, when they allow it at least, because they want to go and see the other team that they're fans of. You know what I mean? Yo. Oh, I'm about to
Sorry.
say, where'd you go? Oh, you kind of cut out there for a sec.
But like, look at that smile.
No, my girl said that Autumn Jones, the sportscaster for the esports 2K tournament, is sexy. So
Look at that.
No, so that's why he muted it. He's like, listen.
I was like, what?
He's
I
like,
was
hey,
like,
listen. Robbie's about to fight him.
no, I was about to see you. You know,
No, actually, Robbie's about to do a walk off on him. He's gonna challenge him to a walk off runway style. You know what I'm saying?
it's a female reporter.
Oh, never mind. Shit. That goes to show my knowledge of reporters.
It's all good.
I'm only aware of the Rum Report. How about that?
She a good looking sister. She a good looking sister. I ain't going for it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But
Shout out
no,
to her.
Thibodeau is not the dude. J Love says, fucking terrible move. Tibbs plays Tibbs plays vets, underpays young players, stunts growth and development. He doesn't win games. He is complete opposite of what the Knicks need. I don't even think the Knicks know what the Knicks need. Their owner James Dolan needs to go. He's racist as fuck. I'm done with Dolan, and that's how I feel about the Knicks. Fuck the Knicks.
He is old. How old is he? He's old, right?
I don't know. He's like in his like 50s, 60s.
Oh no, he's fairly young. Yeah, he's gonna be around for a while then.
Fuck Dolan.
Yeah.
Anyways, you ready to talk about some fights?
Let's go, bro.
Let's see here. We're at 142. Before we roll into the fight game, here's what I'm gonna do. Hey, I'm gonna roll some music.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna go get high real quick.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing. Yeah, I'm gonna take a piss really quick, ladies and gentlemen.
Play them good old jams you be playing, bro. I love those jams.
The Rum Boys Fantasy Network will be
Shout
right
out
back.
to J Love too. Everybody going on rumboys.com. Check out all the latest and greatest articles from all the innovative sports journalists that the Rum Boys Fantasy Network is proud to house. And that includes our man, J Love, Jake the Great, goddamn Miles Peacock. Check them out.
We'll be back for round 3 here on the Rum Boys Fantasy Network. This is the Rum Report. You are tuned into Dilly motherfucking Dilly.
Yeah. Uh, uh, uh. All about this bread that I'm getting. This blunt that I'm splitting. Got all the slats I'm putting. Now you see I'm about to get up in my motherfucking zone. Take me to another mode. And all my niggas know I'm killing the commode. I am the shit in the hole. Get some tissue paper, bro. Cause I'm shitting all these hoes. And I'm killing all the ozone. The way that I am doing this shit. The way that I spit this shit too legit to ever fucking quit. Yeah, it's LA up in this bitch. That last little bit was whack, but you know, it is what it is.
Hey, I missed the Robbie J freestyles. You know what I'm saying? During the quarantine. Remember when you was doing like quarantine cooking and shit? Remember that?
Oh, bro, we about to get back on that shit. We about to get back on the cookouts and everything. You know, we about to get back on that shit. You know,
there was always a good freestyle sesh going on. Yeah.
The Grizzy is alive and well, bro. The Grizzy is alive and well.
Shout out to the Grizzy.
September 12th, it's Boxing Legends. Legends. Iron Mike Tyson. Iron Mike versus Roy Jones Jr. Mr. Fight Night Round 3.
Roy Jones Jr.
There was no one that could ever beat me on Fight Night Round 3 when I used Roy Jones. Like I was that motherfucker.
Cheat code.
It's a cheat code. It's a literal cheat code. Yeah. Both those guys, Iron Mike, Roy Jones Jr., are set to take the ring. Thoughts on the bout? Will you be watching? Is a bigger question.
Yes, I will be watching, and I will have it on mute because I will be tuning in to the Rum Boys Fantasy Network, listening to the color commentary from one Robbie J, the Admiral himself.
Yeah.
Right? You know what I'm saying? As should all the Rum Boys and girls. And to answer the second part of the question, I am the madman who's going to be pulling for Iron Mike.
Brah, ka, 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 ka.
Brah. But here's the thing: is like probably not gonna go past like a 6 rounder, like 6 rounds. You know what I mean?
Well, we don't have props yet.
Yeah, we don't have props yet, so we can't speak on that.
When we get fight props, this is your number one destination for fight props. Like, you are not going to get fight analysis.
And let them know why, because of our sponsor.
Yeah, monkeyknifefight.com. Check us out, monkeyknifefight.com. They partner with rumboys.com, so you already know what it is. You need to go to rumboys.com to get that article first, tell you how to bet or how to place your props. And then you're going to go to monkeyknifefight.com after you got the proper information from rumboys.com. And you're going to place them props. You're going to get that shmoolah.
Woo!
And that's how we do. We get a shmoney over here on the Rum Boys Fantasy Network. It's going down September 12th. Mike Tyson, Roy Jones Jr. I'm going to go ahead and drop my take right here.
Let's go.
Ding, ding, ding. I'm picking Iron Mike Tyson. It's no secret, baby. I grew up in the 90s. I saw this motherfucker bite another motherfucker's ear off in the sake of eating.
He was like, "Can you hear me, motherfucker?"
Listen, I do the impersonation so perfect. Bogart, listen, we're going to have an interview right now. Bogart, do you ready for an interview? This is Hot Boxing with Mike Tyson here on the Rum Boys Fantasy Network. Okay, and you're now Hot Boxing with Mike Tyson. And let me tell you what I'm going to do with Roy Jones Jr., okay? I'm going to tell you, just like I told Lennox Lewis back in 97. It was 97. I just got done beating Robin Gibbons' ass, okay? Because that bitch stealing money. All right? And I told Lennox Lewis, I'm going to eat the fucking kids in this fight. And Lennox Lewis actually dusted me, okay? He
sure did.
Yeah,
Lennox Lewis just kept you with that jab.
But then I told Van Holyfield, I'm going to whoop your ass too. And then I bit his ear off. So if Roy Jones Jr. doesn't know he's gonna come in the ring with, okay, Bogart? I tell you and I tell you, Robbie, the same thing. Hey, Mike, what you gonna tell me? Mike, I want to know, Mike, what you gonna tell me? Robbie, shut the fuck up, okay? Shut the fuck up, you light skinned motherfucker. Okay, listen, I'm from Brownfield.
You light skinned motherfucker.
I'm from fucking Brownfield, Bush Crown Heights, the hottest neighborhood in New York. Your stepdaddy's from there, okay, Robbie? Listen, and you know how tough of a motherfucker that guy was. Listen. I'm gonna step out there and I'm gonna eat Roy Jones Jr. kid. He doesn't know who he's coming in the ring with. I might bite his ear off too.
Bro, I'm on mushrooms legit. I am Luigi. And when you be doing the Mike Tyson joint, bro, I swear you start morphing into him. Like I see Mike. It's crazy.
Bro, when I do the Iron Mike Tyson, man, it gets so serious, man. It gets so serious. Listen, Bogart, Bogart, I'll step in the ring with you for Teddy, okay? I'll step in the ring with you for Teddy.
Listen, Mike, if I can get in the ring with Mike for a significant bag, I might live with brain damage for the rest of my life if my kids are good. You give me $30 million, Mike Tyson is knocking me into the next dimension.
Listen, have you seen me on Instagram, bro? Have you seen me on Instagram?
Mike,
on Instagram?
Can you spell Instagram, Mike?
INFT.
Yes.
AG Graham. It's hot boxing. It's hot boxing with Mike Tyson on the Rum Boy Fantasy Network. Okay, and Robbie told me I could come on this show, and he said you go out there and you beat Roy Jones in your ass. Cause it's gonna buy a backpack. It's gonna buy a backpack for a kid in Colorado Springs.
Oh yeah.
You just fucking remember that, Bogart. We're gonna end Mike. We're gonna end Mike Tyson. We're gonna end hot boxing with Mike Tyson on the Rum Boy Fantasy Network right now. And thank you for joining the Rum Boy Fantasy Network. Make sure you guys subscribe and like and comment.
Hey, Mike, that was Mike. You got me exuberant. You got me ecstatic for your fight coming up.
Mike is gonna beat my ass.
Hey, Mike will probably get a kick out of that. Actually, that was the Mike. Fuck that. My version's better. Luigi.
I was on a fucking hangover. Okay, I had fucking pet tiger. A motherfucking pit in my pool. Motherfucking pit in my pool, and I knocked him out in the movie. I knocked out Eminem in the movie video. Rap God. I'm boxing God. I'm boxing God.
Hey, Eminem is like the same height as us, isn't he?
Mm-hmm. Eminem, that motherfucker's like 5'8".
Yeah.
But he can spit it all over us. So I ain't even gonna do that.
Yeah. Shout out to the god, the rap god, aka I should say.
He'll come on this show. He'll be like,
I
Eminem will
went
come
to
on this
John's
show.
rave with Ron and Dave and met a new wave blonde babe with half of her head shaved. A nurse aide came to get laid and tied up. A first aid tape. Actually, I didn't want to say the next. I didn't want to say the next line. That was like
Eminem bars.
Raped on the first date.
Hey,
Susan.
Eminem will come on this show. It's the Rum Boys Fantasy Network, eh? And I'm coming in strapped up with 2 AKs. Hey, like my name was Garrett Morrison. Okay, push my wife across the street. Paraplegic, can't you see? Hands up, screen, I can't breathe. Donald Trump, you orange motherfucker, can't you see? That is some shady off the leash. Lemonade. I'm pissing, singing simple serenades while throwing horseshoes and hand grenades. It's not even close. How the fuck is going to happen in November when we vote? Bro, he's going to come out. An orange motherfucker got to go out of office. I'm talking about burying him in a motherfucking coffin.
Ooh.
And I might just fuck with Monica Lewinsky to make a fucking sex tape. I'm sorry, I lied. My dick is hairy, Planet of the Apes. While sitting back at bondage BDSM with a bunch of first aid tape. I remember like I was one of the fucking grapes. South Park shit. Jurassic Park shit. I'm burning this shit like a fucking arsenic. Like bit by bit. Burning this shit. Even. Like I put you in a bag of chips. Lays in this bitch. Eminem bars.
Eminem bars. The black Eminem, ladies and gentlemen.
Yo, let's get into the next topic though. We got 2 more to go here. UFC sets Khabib Norman. They put Khabib versus Gaethje October 24th. This has been a match much anticipated, especially following Khabib fucking up Ferguson. Like he fucked Ferguson up. Or I'm sorry, Gaethje fucking Ferguson up. When Khabib and Ferguson was supposed to be about. So now we get Khabib, Gaethje, and a much anticipated bout. How do you feel that Justin Gaethje fares? Does he have what it takes to win?
I think he believes he does. Right? I think he believes he does. Just like nobody believed he could, Murph. Murph, by the way, is a Bay Area term. Murph means like fuck you up, like kill you. I think no one believed that he could Murph Ferguson, and he did that. But
I didn't.
Yeah, neither did I. But come on, bro. Khabib is gonna maul his ass, dog. Come on. Khabib. Your turn.
Khabib, listen, brother. You are the king of ground game. You are the king of wrestling. You are the king of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Khabib, here's what's going to happen here, my brother. Let me channel now my inner...
Now Hulk Hogan?
Let me channel in now my inner Hulk Hogan, brother.
Yes, brother.
Ugh. Listen here now. Here's what's going to happen October 24th when these 2 legends step in the ring here, brother. Okay? It's going to be a rootin'. It's going to be a tootin'. It's going to be an absolute bloodbath. One man who will be half man, half amazing, like me here, the one with the swollen egg on my arm. Ugh. Hulk Hogan is going to let you know that Khabib Norman Niggeroff, I don't even know that's how the fuck you say his name.
It sounded like you dropped the M-bomb. But
it sounded like I dropped the M-bomb right there. We're going to let that pass. The FCC is on my ass right now.
No. And listen, you are the leader of the. You're the leader of the revolution.
I'm the leader. Listen here, brother. Hulk Hogan would have done it anyways.
But you know what, though? Hulk Hogan drops N-bombs. You're right.
Yeah, let's say Hulk Hogan does it anyways. Listen here, brother. On October 24th, when the fall time hits, when all of you girls are out there in your yoga pants and your pumpkin spice lattes, a bloodbath is going to happen in the octagon. It'll be Khabib. It'll be Gaethje, who just beat who just beat
Ferguson.
one Tony Ferguson. Here's the way that it's going to go down. Khabib in the Nurmanoff corner, sponsoring that good tasting vodka if you like potatoes in your liquor.
Tito's give me money.
Will choke out in the second round. Justin fucking Gaethje.
Hey, you heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Our man Rum Hogan himself.
Rum Hogan.
Rum Hogan. Yes. When the rum mania runs wild on you, brother, what you gonna do?
What are you gonna do when Khabib mania runs all over you straight out of Russia to Abu Dhabi on Fight Island, brother? Hosted by Dana White. You'll catch all the play-by-play here on the Rum Boys Fantasy Network. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe because that's just gonna be some shit that you don't want to miss.
Yeah, bro.
Bro, we got fights coming up here in
we
August.
got the DC fight too.
Yep,
in
the
August.
Daniel Cormier. We got a Daniel Cormier event here in August that we're going to be calling. We have September's bout, Mike Tyson, Roy Jones Jr., Jake Paul,
Jake Paul even. That's right.
Jake Paul and former
Robinson.
NBA All-Star Nate Robinson will be fighting on that card.
I'll put Brent
in
on
October,
Fuck
and then in
shit.
October we have fights for you as well. In October, Khabib, Gaethje.
Actually, who has the
going down?
Who has the age advantage? Robinson or Paul's younger, right?
Paul's younger.
I might gotta go with Paul on this one because he's
I
been
don't know.
boxing too.
I don't know.
Actually, Paul's a bitch. Fuck that. He's the YouTube guy, right? I forgot who he is. I just remembered actually.
Miles said soccer articles coming soon. I would
Yes.
love, if we had soccer articles, like
No, but he's saying that as a joke, right? As an inside joke because Bogard said, "I'm gonna start writing soccer articles."
I know that's why, but we might.
But Miles should though. Miles is
that might be a real thing. We might have a real soccer writer coming soon. So
and it will definitely run, boys and girls. It will definitely not be Bogard writing it. I know Jake will get upset.
No.
Jake got upset last time. He's like, "No, this is not a good joke."
We're not going to go too deep into the final topic here. We just want to announce that the bubble begins for the NHL, the National Hockey League, is back Monday night. So we do have Monday night hockey for you guys. Hockey that begins August 3rd. So be on the lookout for our very first NHL hockey stream. I'm excited.
Shout out to my San Jose Sharks, B.
Shout out to my Washington Capitals. You already know what's
go
good.
Capitals Sharks in the COVID Cup, the first ever.
COVID Cup. So it's gonna be a thing. Miles says he knows a guy for real. It's going to be putting out soccer articles for all the soccer fans out there.
Miles.
Yeah, we got you guys covered now. We're going to have you guys covered. I'll talk to Miles more about that. We'll get that guy hired. We'll get that guy on board. We're going to have hockey coming from Triet. Once I get my second laptop, I'm going to get
Shout out to Triet.
Yeah, I'm going to get
Is it Triet or Triet?
Triet.
Okay.
But other than that, ladies and gentlemen, this has been the one, the only Rum Report, the return of the Rum Report. We're back every single Tuesday. You guys can catch us 5 p.m. Mountain Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. So make sure you guys get up with us. That'll be 4 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Central. So make sure you guys get up with us, whatever your time zone is. You can go back, rewind that, play that back. Make sure you set your alarm for that because this is going to be that crack. You already know what it is. Dilly up in this motherfucker. It's your boy, your host, Robbie J. I'm teamed up with my co-host for today, Bogard Scott Free, ladies and gentlemen, representing the GMM Network. He also is a signee representing the
Rum Boys Fantasy Network proudly. And you know what I'm saying? Since we got some money. We got about a half
sign off. No, talk
okay,
your shit.
Check this
talk
out.
Your shit.
We got, you know what I'm saying? My name is Bogard Scott Free. As my associate had just stated, this is accurate. I am Bogard Scott Free, and I'm a proud representative of the Rum Boys Fantasy Network. I'm a Rum Boy, gang. And also, if you want to tune into Extra Much, that's another Bay Area term, Extra Much. If you want to turn into some Extra Much Bogard isms, you can go ahead and find me and subscribe to me on the GMM network on YouTube. But make
YouTube,
sure,
Twitter, and Instagram.
yep, all that shit. And just make sure, if you haven't already, Rum Boys and Girls, subscribe to the Rum Boys Fantasy Network. Spike that Lizike. Hey, let's go.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. I want to shout out to all the people that donoed. I want to shout out to Jake dropping those donos today. He held it down.
I got
coming
one poured
through.
up for the closer.
So I appreciate you, Jake, being that motherfucker, being a real guy, being
man,
a real
shout out to
person.
Drake, man.
Yeah,
real
supporting
one.
business in general.
Everybody get a goddamn Rum Boys Combat shirt.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying?
yes, support
Go
the
on
Rum Boys Combat Division.
rumboys.com. That's rumboys with a Z.com. Go ahead and click that goddamn pirate ship and get you some fresh drippy swag, preferably Rum Boys Combat shirt. Hey.
Yo, you gotta go over there. You gotta go over to rumboys.com. You gotta check out all the merch. We got clock management merch. We're about to have GMN merch dropping soon. I've been wanting to get GMN merch up on there. Like,
we're gonna get some
forever.
Give Me Money shirts. Well, you
Yeah.
know what too is because of quarantine too. It's been kind of hard
Quarantine, me leading a revolution, shit like that,
Yeah.
passing bills.
But
and
we're gonna
shit.
make it happen. Give Me
Nah.
Money shirts are coming.
At the end of the day, we live in a city over here. You already know what it is. You already know there's no fear. We all up here with the gear, ready to go, ready to do what we got to do to drop that sports knowledge on y'all fools. I'll make it do what it do. We're going to sign out. You guys can follow me on all social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, you name it. At Rumboy, spelled with a Z, N-E-T. If you ain't following me, I guarantee that your mama following me. This is hey, it's your boy. I'm with the gang. I'm with Robbie. I'm with Jimmo. I'm with Miles. I'm with J Love. I'm with fucking White Chocolate Justin from Clock Management. I'm with Perry
Jake.
over at Clock Management. We getting in Jake the Great, Rum Boys Combat, Brian Hall over there representing Rum Boys Graphics and Rum Boys Fitness, running 2 divisions at the same goddamn time. We getting this every day. No dropping dimes, and we gonna keep looking fine as dimes. Cheers to me. Cheers to you. All the Rum Boys and
Dilly. Rah!
we fucked that up. I hit the screen, but we gonna keep getting in. Cheers to me. Cheers.
Oh, we back? Okay, hold on. Give me a second. Let me pour up again. Fuck
yeah,
that.
he's like, let me pour up again.
Let me pour up again.
Shout out to Connor Burke. Shout out to Kevin Schmidley. Shout out to Tone. Shout out to our homie Anthony over there as well. Fuck, so many writers I gotta name. Treat coming on as a writer. We're gonna have a new soccer person coming on as a writer. Our whole entire staff. Rum Boys.
Bro, we have a fucking army, bro.
Rum Boys Fantasy Network. This is a pirate game. We're more than just a label, a media company, a crew. We're gonna become a household name, and I promise you, and I guarantee
We are the guys.
We're the guys. Hey yo, cheers to me, cheers to you, all the Rum Boys and Girls. What a do, dilly. Play my outro, my dude.
This is either madness or brilliance.
That's got to be the best pirate I've ever seen.
Yo,